how do you think AI is going to impact consumer product brands over the next 3 to 5 years? How's the world going to change, and how are they going to have to sort of change with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think really what's first and foremost, I think with consumer product brands, you can't ignore AI anymore, right? So it's become so critical that you need to really not ignore it, understand the application of it, really and really look at kind of what we had talked about earlier when you look at organizations and what you're trying to achieve this year in the short term, like how can it apply to me right now? So, we all know with AI, there's low-hanging fruit, right? There's low-hanging fruit in terms of leveraging AI to be more from an efficiency play, doing documentation, streamlining processes, really being able to pull data instead of having to do it manually. You can just do that through AI and certain technologies and software like that. So I think first and foremost, you have to get educated about the application of it and see where can I start leveraging it right now. But I think the big thing is when you think about where brands in the next 3 to 5 years, you have to, and I think the way I kind of look at it is you have to look at it as really like a digital employee, like another digital resource on your team. That it's really this old age conversation of AI replacing humans and AI versus humans. I think it's really looking at it as how do I really implement AI where it's part of my organization? It's a digital employee of mine. How can I really look at it to reshape the way we do things, our workflows, and really ultimately embrace it as just a digital footprint for you in terms of just when you're thinking about resourcing and growth. So I think right now, John, when I think about it, there's still a lot of brands, because I was on the road a lot last year, right? I was talking to so many brands, mid and enterprise brands, selling on Amazon, just in e-commerce, that still are not clear on how to apply it, what are the right questions. And I think really to me, it's getting down and getting comfortable of the application of AI for you. If you're a seller on Amazon, leveraging AI to get data insights for AMC, be hyper-targeted with your audience, focus on incrementality, that's a no-brainer, right? Leverage AMC, leverage AI ad tech, and do that. But really start to get familiar with it, start applying it where it makes sense. And then I think as an organization, what I would do is start building and hiring people that really are spending some time understanding how to implement it, right? How do I make that part of my day-to-day? So I think that's the starting point, is really you embrace it and look at how do I get more education even within my organization? How do I build more talent around that to help me really ultimately keep up with the trends of really making this something that can help me as a brand and as a company as we continue to grow.